Alright, and just like that, I'm loaded up for my next motorcycle trip. It's the August long weekend here in Alberta. It's the civic holiday, they call it. So, you can see I got a much lighter load here. It's just going to be a day trip. It's going to be to Kootenay Bay. It's going to be about 900 kilometers, all said, one way. So I'm going to blast it out in a day there tomorrow. So it's about, I don't know, 9:30, 10 o'clock at night now. So I'm going to go to bed and get up probably around 2 and be on the road for 3. So instead of taking the whole main highway there, I'm going to cut off into Longview and take the Cowboy Trail right after Calgary. So it's kind of just a rolling hills, farmland kind of road, but it's a lot better than the main highway. And then once we get closer to Kootenay Bay, we'll actually be going along Kootenay Lake and then through the mountains. So it's really switchbacky. It's really turny, really crazy, right towards the very end there. It's almost like the tail of the dragon kind of road. So that'll be all right. So I'm gonna leave here at 3 in the morning. Kind of try to cut the fat, all the boring highway riding. So I'll get into Calgary around 6, hopefully. So hopefully the city traffic isn't too bad at that hour. Get through there. And by the time I get in Longview and get in the nice country roads, it'll be, the nice morning sun will be starting to warm up, and it'll be really nice. Hopefully it's going to be a good trip. So I think I'm pretty well all packed up, ready to hit her. Yeah, man, got my new tray. It's going to be awesome. The old bike's got fresh oil, tuned up. She's all ready to go. So I'm going to try to catch a bit of sleep and get up and hit her hard. It's 2:45 here and I am all systems go. Well, it's about 10 to 7 here and I'm in Calgary. I got through a bit later than planned, so traffic is kind of heavy, but it's flowing all right. So I think I'm almost through. I just pulled over to get some gas because my first gas stop, it was too early in the day to get gas, so I just stopped at the Tim Hortons and then I dumped in my jerry can. So here we are, still a friggin' it's starting to warm up a bit, but it's kind of a cloudy, overcast day. Skies ahead are starting to look pretty good though. There's even some sun breaking behind. It's almost 8 o'clock in the morning. I'm on Highway 7 that goes to Highway 22, which is essentially the beginning of the Cowboy Trail. So I'm out of the city, got through Calgary relatively painlessly, and now the ride begins. Now we're gonna get some nice country and hopefully some nice weather. So no complaints so far. As long as it don't rain and the sun gets shining, we'll be good. This is a beautiful little town. This is in it's called Black Diamond, I think the name of the town, Alberta. I just stopped to well, I missed my cutoff, but then I stopped to switch up my clear fuel for my dark shield and maybe put my GoPro on. The sun finally came out. We're on the Cowboy Trail now, and yeah, this ride's just getting going. Everything's going completely as planned, and man, this is what it's all about right here. It's going to be a good day. tell you, man, it doesn't get much better than this. We're in Crow's Nest Pass. This is, we're in the foothills here. And it's the ride's starting to get really beautiful. I'm just taking a little walk here. My bike fucking, I think that fucking aftermarket fuel pump I put on it finally gave up the ghost. I have it hooked up to a toggle switch now. You shut it off or on, it makes no difference. The pump runs, but it doesn't make any fucking difference in how the bike runs. So I pulled over at a roadside stop for a minute, and it's a nice little meadow area here. It's kind of nice, so just gonna kind of let myself calm down a bit here. Got kind of pissed off, and I'm about 43 kilometers from Cranbrook, so hopefully I can make it to there, and hopefully they have a Napa or something. Hopefully, I don't know what the hell's there, but see if we can get some parts and get the old girl patched up. It stopped a while back, and I shut it off and kind of fiddled with it and didn't really do anything, and then fired it up, and it went for another 20 minutes A1, and now it just starts sputtering out and backfiring, and the bike will idle fine. It just won't go up to this higher RPM. So I don't know, man. There's a few things I want to do, but I don't know how much. I really want to be tearing shit apart on the side of the road, so let her cool down for a minute and maybe try to make a few more miles, see what happens. Hopefully make it to Cranbrook one way or the other, and go from there. Well, I guess no road trip was complete without a fucking roadside bike teardown. I just pulled a fuel filter up to see if maybe that was clogged or something, but it's flowing good, so put it all back together. I can only cruise it at about 80 kilometers an hour, so I gotta pull over to the side and let all the cars go by me. Man, I hate running like this. I don't want to fucking blow it up. She's running so lean, but we're at 23 kilometers to the next town. I don't know what they have there, but hopefully there's not a parts store. I can get a pump, or else I don't know what the fucking. I decided that I better do a bit of a follow-up video from the Kootenay Bay trip. Seeing how the video was kind of choppy and then it just kind of ended, but there's the one video where I was pulled over working on my bike and it showed me pulling out the fuel filter and checking that. But at that time I also pulled the line off the pump and tried it, and the pump was pumping fine. And I didn't realize I was going down the wrong path there, thinking that it was a fuel delivery issue. I think I beat that fuel delivery issue to death, and it wasn't that. It's an electrical, like ignition problem. So I got to Cranbrook, and I got to a Lordco, a big parts store, and I ended up buying another fuel pump, even though at that time I didn't think it needed it. And further down the road, the bike was acting up real bad, so I put the fuel pump on, and it didn't help. And I was going, I said, screw it, I'm just going to make it to where I'm going, no matter what. And the bike was backfiring just violently, running like crap, kicking down on one cylinder, firing up on two, and it was just terrible. And so I was only about, 12 kilometers maybe, not even, from my destination, and I ran out of gas. So I pulled over in this little children's playground area. I filled up with gas, and then, so before this, when I was coming, I noticed that if I turned on my signal light, every time the signal light flashed, I got a boost of power. So when I pulled over, I decided to pull my seat off and unplug the signal light relay. And when I took off from there, that bike just took off like man, this never ran so good. It just sounded mean, man, and it hauled. So I was like, frig yeah, we're good to go. So then I spent, 3 or 4 days at Kootenay Bay there, had a good time. And then on the way back, the bike was acting, it was acting strange, but also when you put it on high beam, it ran way better than when you put it on low beam. And if you tried to lug it at a low RPM, it would just backfire like crazy. But if you kept the RPMs up, it seemed to run not bad, but too high, it ran bad again. So you really had to play with the gears and keep it in the right RPM range to keep it working good. And then I got to a certain point and I pulled over, and I took the handlebar switch where the signal light and the high-low beam is, and I unscrewed that and hung it down so it was away from the handlebar, just to make sure it wasn't grounding out there somehow. And it seemed to work better for a while. But then it started acting up again, and there was just a certain speed range where you could drive, and I made it back to Edmonton, no problem. And then, so that was about the trip. So I didn't film a lot of that and stuff just because I had 900 kilometers to go that day, and pull over a bunch of times trying to deal with my bike. And so I filmed, most of the way there, and then going through the windy trail. That was on the way back, so I filmed a little bit of the way back as well. So that's kind of what was going on there. So I'll watch my next video, and you'll see me going through it and diagnosing some of the issues. And I know the quality of this video wasn't very good, but I promise they're going to get better, and there's more to come than just Suzuki Intruder videos. So just letting you know that this is a channel that I want to carry on with. So I'd appreciate it if you would subscribe or leave a like or just leave a comment on what you think. And that's all for now. Thank you.